told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess
go, everybody. Welcome to a fresh session of our D&D campaign, our homebrew bad boy. Campagne. Our homebrew campagne.
I'm not struggling to get my books and stuff, I swear.
The book is good.
The book is good.
I don't want to hear that shit again.
The bird?
There's no birds here.
There's no birds here.
Yeah.
Look at me, there are no birds here now.
It looks in everyone's individual background for birds.
Looks for birds. I've got a cat. I don't know if that one counts. Also, thank you for the follow, Crawlerverse. Much appreciated, man.
I don't have bird. But I know it's good.
I'd just like to really thank Liquor Witch for finally acknowledging my sub from a month ago.
Why? Look, man, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I literally just got the notification. Blame Streamlabs if you're going to blame anything.
Wow, the streamer.
Yeah, I know. Fucking terrible.
That moment when subs no longer mean anything to her. Wow.
No, she's just gotten too big.
No,
Yeah.
I literally sent him a DM saying thank you, and then he's like, I didn't even resub to you, and I'm like, oh.
Why do I suddenly sound like fucking Terrence? Didn't even resub to you.
So it is.
This is because this is how Hagrid talks, and they started doing it in the Operation Country through Discord, and now everybody talks like this. Alrighty, what are we gonna call this episode, Mr. BOOMERJUICE? Oh god.
The right cane.
The right cane. Ooh.
The left cane.
Ooh.
He's kind of weird, that one. I don't...
Yeah. That other guy
I
was
like
weird.
Oreos and
But-
pussy.
I am the left cane. I am the left cane.
But never beat the middle cane. That one's oof, mate.
I just dropped one of my dice. It's all the way up there.
How could you?
How could this
Well,
happen
like-
to us?
Statin and warm is disgusting. I drink.
What? That was an Among Us X Arcane collab?
Thing?
Yeah, they're doing a Riot Games and Fenty Beauty collaboration. Like,
What?
yeah.
Among Us Arcane collab?
Me just not casually speed typing.
Sweet. I've entered the Matrix.
Okay. So, do we want to try to catch up with where the fuck we left off?
A boat. We defeated merman people. A ship.
I kicked a barrel, found a stowaway, and was just like, huh.
We killed some people from the country of Innsmouth.
Made someone yeet off of a boat.
Yeah, some murlocs.
Yeah.
Probably the best one was the last one.
God, with such good reviewers. My
Oh,
god.
yeah, God, with such good reviewers. Basically, what happened was we left the city that we were at and tried to find a boat to and it was getting hold of a map of some sort.
Got a map.
Got a map. Got a boat. Got healed. Hopefully. I got down to 9 HP that fight. That wasn't great.
Who else? Eric was super depressed. Next time we have an awkward conversation, I'm gonna throw him in the air.
Whoa.
I mean,
mean,
What
isn't
Riot
everyone
Games
depressed in this
and-
campaign, honestly?
Are we talking about the players
Yeah.
or the characters?
Like, y'all need some
Both.
fucking help.
Both.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
question.
have
By
crippling
everyone.
depression.
Belgium with Italians.
Make it like sad, but
Fresh.
spicy.
Spicy sad?
Spicy sad.
I murdered a man in cold blood. Called me fat though.
I joined Slim for the bevies.
We are sailing out to somewhere.
Can anyone
Do you remember
where
where we
we're
were sailing up to?
It was
Something jumped
to
off
meet
Brunia's
up-
father,
Oh my God.
Brunia's
Yeah.
mother's place.
It was in the west.
Was it?
Hold up. Let me pull up
West
the map.
coast, yeah.
So we originally went there for a scroll.
Yeah, I'm trying to like find like my notes that I had from last session.
Yeah, we went there
but
for a scroll
I'm
because someone
I'm
wanted
going
it.
through all of my like Word documents, and it's just like essay after essay after essay after essay after like
But yeah,
notes
we
page
got
after
some
essay.
goodies. Um,
Oh,
Freya got a cool new rapier.
Toothpick.
Yeah,
Um,
toothpick.
Yeah.
is this deadly weapon?
it's definitely a toothpick.
I would totally ask you.
Oh, yep, no,
to-
never mind. I have the notes. So, okay, so the notes that I have so far is we left a note for Anna when we were leaving
Miracle.
Lyrical.
Darrakol.
No,
'cause
not
Not
Darrakol.
Darrakol. Darrakol was the place that we went to get the boat.
We're going to Arkle. We're going to Arkle.
Yeah.
How close
Okay,
are we?
I also kept notes of the weapons and stuff that we got from the fish people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So toothpick.
Yep, the moon touch whale pick.
Big sword.
And then
then
a
a very-
find summon.
In my own words, it says quote unquote very ragged Jotun antler looking ass sword, and the last three words are capitalized.
Ute.
Yeah.
We
Yurt.
fight hags and fish boys in the battle of the ship after Eric kicks a barrel. And then there was the
Fish
spell wrought tattoo thing, the find familiar. And Tudak won the loot roll for that.
Let's go.
Probably the most strongest fish boys I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, fishy. There's some fishy behavior going on here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
I hate you
It's
so
a-
fucking
Someone
much.
just remove her,
It's
please.
it's an unbelievably good
Like-
joke.
Fuck, Tristan, you encourage her more than anybody else.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
It's only gonna scale up from here, boys. I don't want to leave you gutted like last time. Gonna keep you on the hook. He's gonna kick me from the
Oh,
chair.
no.
Goodbye.
we need to stop baiting her.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Tristan. Yes, get involved. Boomer's jaw
You
is just
see-
clenching more and more. Like I can see.
I
it.
could just pick you,
You could. Please don't.
or I could make you suffer deep emotional pain through Dungeons and Dragons.
I've already done that today. Let's go. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, how far are we from our destination?
Okay, so
On
we've
the
landed on the
water
coast.
again.
Ah,
Think-
okay.
Keep the sea.
I'm on the
Oh, God.
water again.
Didn't we just
Sorry,
like barely
I'm
left?
currently in the process of finishing the design on the dungeon.
Dungeon.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Ooh.
Alright, so
So
okay,
it's not
full
gonna
shadow.
be- so it's gonna be dragons today. We're gonna actually have some dungeons involved too. Fantastic.
Hence the name, Dungeons.
Yep.
Okay. So after getting the spell thingy, I
Mm-hmm.
would go to Yum. She's probably first in tattoos and spellcasting too, I guess. And I'd ask her to get should I get like a feather, a ribbon feather? Oh, I need to think about this.
Even better.
What do you have there?
A knife.
Oh, scissors with a ball opener. you say you're gonna cut someone and then you end up cutting yourself. That one.
Critical fail.
Well done, Susan.
Oh shit! Well, my
You
dad.
could not possibly expect more from you.
I mean, I got the lid off, so it wasn't a nat one. It was like probably a
Oh, like a 2.
7.
Like a 2,
7.
but with your +5 modifier, so yeah, like a 7.
Well, I didn't spill the drink, and the bottle cap didn't cut me, and the bottle cap came off. So
I didn't
Mix-
die,
mix-
so it's
yeah,
not
I
a
didn't
nat
die,
one.
so it's not a nat 1. I didn't
mm.
piss, then shit myself, and then start fighting, so it's not a nat 1.
Oh dear God.
has the strawberry lime flavored
Ooh.
yum yums.
Recording?
Yes,
Yeah.
the strawberry yums.
But yeah, I
So,
will,
anything else?
no, I was just.
Do we really not remember why we were even coming here to begin with?
Oh, we would need to go and get Eric seen to by the rest of the I don't know if council is the right word, but it's like the leaders of the various areas to get his approval for being the cane now that Tudiak stepped down.
Mm-hmm.
But we retconned the fact that anyone knows about it, but Turiak
Yes.
and Eric.
Yeah.
So far, everyone only thinks it's like Turiak going,
Yeah. We
but
just think
it's
it's
more
Tudiak.
actual.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend anything otherwise, guys. It's gonna be a short session today.
That's okay. At least we're playing. That's all that matters.
Yep. So,
But yeah, I would ask Yum to get me a tattoo of a raven on the neck.
She will do that for you.
mm-hmm. Yeah, easy. I don't even need to roll nothing for it. So you guys arrive on the
Oh my
coast
god!
of
Oh my god,
Darrowfield.
cat! Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. Sorry.
Damn it, Cat.
Sorry.
We arrive on the cat. Okay.
Roll for Cat.
Boomer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling for cat.
Rolling for cat. That's a 3.
It's an
right?
18.
Rolling for cat.
It was
An
a
18.
3.
It's a
You got an
3.
18.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3.
Sorry, your cat is now a slipper. So you guys arrive on the coast of Arkle. Very first thing you guys notice, I think being realistic here, the only people who would have actually even seen this place would be Brynja and Eric. It's quite a way out of the way. To all of you guys, this is the most amount of proper Canian houses you've ever seen in this one. The numbers are close to about 1,000. You'd guess about 1,000 people living here. The actual city itself is really spread out, actually leading right up from the coast all the way up and over the hillside. When you arrive, there's no real fanfare or anything. Most people are just busy getting on with their job.
Mm-hmm.
And the hillside is actually very, very steep for you guys to start climbing up it. Like, I wouldn't say it'd be a difficult climb, but just it's an uncomfortable climb. Still being kind of grassland, but what's the word? Hilly grassland, like knolls, but just large, long, and sweeping knolls. What do we do?
Any giants around that I can shove a toothpick to?
Roll a perception.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. That- 14. Plus,
No giants.
plus perception.
Yep.
16.
No giants.
Dang. You wouldn't have had to have rolled high to get that, would you?
No, just you wouldn't have seen many giants unless you had like a 20 or higher. In which case you would have seen a giant.
Okay.
Just look beside anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got two right next to you. Actually,
Okay, what are we doing?
um, is there a druid circle in this town?
No.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
So we've come up out of the port, right? So like we
Oh, on the very east side of Arkle.
okay. So there's probably not a hell of a lot of stuff around us at all. We should probably head towards a city centre of some sort.
Like I was saying, there's not really. Think of it less as a city and more like a never-ending hamlet.
Ah,
There are little groupings of houses, but for the most part, it's just think of it as like countryside, but with just house after house after house after house, and everyone's just kind of dotted around.
okay.
Yeah.
Is there any house that I can see that's particularly bigger and more official looking than the rest of the houses?
Not familiar with. Obviously, there are things that are bigger and smaller, but nothing really stands out to you.
Okay. Well, Edic, do you know where to go? You've been here before.
What are we looking for exactly?
Brunya's mother.
Where'd you?
Actually, Brunya.
Yeah.
Already gone looking for the nearest bar.
I
You
guess
know
we just-
exactly where the closest bar
I
is.
guess we just fucking follow Brunya.
You'll like tend to
You
Brunya.
just-
Brunya, was it? Wait, where do you go?
Brunya, and you just see him with his nose in the air, like.
I
Tasting
smell
I
mead.
smell mead.
But
I'm following with him because I want to show off my fancy sword.
Are we here to talk with Gork then?
Brunya
No,
still
not
thinks it's a
Gork.
toothpick.
The deadly weapon.
It's definitely a toothpick.
Is it the bloodletter we're here to?
Yes, we're here to see, buddy.
Orc
Ragya.
Western
Ragya.
Hills.
Ragya.
And Ragya.
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
Ugh.
So are we going
Alright.
to the bar?
So we go in the bar.
So
Let's go.
Brunia wants to go to the bar. Clearly, the sea and him didn't mix well this time.
What's that?
I'm saying Brunia and the sea didn't mix well, so we're heading to the bar for his alcoholic beverages.
Brunya's 100% fine. He's just walking to the bar because he knows the place.
I'm trying to make an excuse up for you, buddy. It ain't helping, I know.
Yeah, and I ain't. Yeah, my character's not talking. It's just I need the beer. The beer is here
Yeah.
good.
The beer is good.
The beer is
The
good.
beer is good.
The beer is good.
So we enter the bar.
You
That's
go to the bar. It's seems very similar to the rest of the kinds of places you've been, where it looks like a normal lodge, but there is just a lot more people here. Seems to be a lot more revelry, and there's the actual house seems to be divided, whereas a normal house it wouldn't be.
Divide us in what way? Like people?
Like there are the room dividers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, should we try to get the room? I don't know how long we'll be here for, so.
I don't think we need to get a room. I think
Not
Brunia's just
now.
gonna have some drinks, and then we're gonna be staying at Brunia's place.
Yeah, should be.
So kick up, grab a stool, grab a chair, get comfortable. He's gonna be here, and Eric looks at the sun for a quick sec. When the sun is about that spot, we might be done. Might. No promises.
Well, might as well get comfortable then. Barkeep.
So either you guys are able to take it taken care of until Brunier is well greased. So set the party back around about 14 silver.
You mean that's fucking
That's
Brunia's
just Brunia.
personal fun. Brunia's covering the drinks for all of us. It's his home.
I think that's fair.
I feel discount. Discount.
Discount.
No discount.
No.
There is
No. I suppose they don't know us. Brunya's
You
like,
guys
Brunya.
know.
Yeah.
They remember Brunya from when he was a kid.
I mean, I don't think people wouldn't remember. He's huge.
And there aren't that many Goliaths down this way.
Oh,
As I
okay.
noticed.
mm.
No big people.
It's like noticing one of those like
No
tallest
big
men in the
people.
world things.
Bruh, this guy's fucking built.
He's like, whoa.
Whoa.
I want to be that high when I
After you've
grow
been
up.
greased.
Yep.
What are we doing now? It's a couple
All right.
hours later.
Brunya,
Well, I turn to Eric and say, guess this is as good as time as any to
oh,
let everyone in recent
Yeah.
events.
sure. Yeah. Great time.
You wanna do the honors or
Sure.
thanks.
So Eric will stand up around the table.
Just
Eric, get down. What are you doing?
Not on the table. I'm standing around the table.
Oh. I thought you were
Why would
going
I
to...
Eric, get
stand on the?
down. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know how things
Sit
work
back
here. I've
down.
never been here before. Sit.
It's.
What?
I just have something to say.
Okay.
Turek really had really bad gas on the boat. It was just nasty. I didn't want none of that. See, brother, I need you to like change your eating diet because whatever you had on that boat, it was just bad. So I recommend a nice healthy dose of meats and vegetables, and not so much fish because
Grab a beer.
clearly the fish is just not reacting well with your stomach. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. And Eric sits back down.
Thank you for coming to my Tudiak talk.
Thanks for coming to my TED talk.
Brunya's like
Well,
thinking while he's greased up. Did you
Honking.
eat the murloc?
that wasn't really our wanting
Thank
to
God.
get across. But
That's all good. Let's head over to Brunya's place. Brunya, lead the way back home.
Brunya's like grabbing these drinks.
Okay. Come on, open up.
Just grabs all these drinks. We're going.
Oh, he's grabbing everything. Hold on. And so we head towards Brunya's place.
I'm going to fall back next to Tudiak and ask him what Eric was supposed to say as we're walking.
does Eric wanna defeat?
Well, I've already taken off. I believe she dropped to match your pace to talk to you.
Yeah.
So it's just you two right now, I believe.
Yeah. I resign my position as king.
She sort of takes a moment and turns around and looks at you. Why in the 7 realms did you do that?
I slip her the. Wait, did you keep it, Eric? Did you keep the paper? I think you did.
I kept it. Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's been word that Eric is the rightful king since his misdeeds have been sort of pardoned or just waved away. Don't know how it really worked, but honestly, everything is just taking a toll on me.
So, essentially what you're saying to me right now, Tudiak, is that our dickhead big brother comes back from his overseas adventure after committing crimes, and all of his wrongdoings are just
They've been
Smoke.
pardoned, yeah. They've been crossed.
God's help us all. We're going to have an idiot on the throne.
And honestly, with everything that happened, I don't think I'm ready. So I'll just leave it to him.
I disagree, Tyriak. I think you're more ready than any of us for anything asked of us by our father. But
Yeah, I thought too, but you know how much hatred has been spewed on me because I'm not him.
I know.
Everywhere we go, it's just you're not my real king. Don't deserve this. You got handed this, and I never wanted it.
I
I
understand,
just
Tyriak.
did what needed done. I can't take it no more. I'll just move on.
Alright, Yum's
Let
gonna
him
Yum's
have
gonna give him a big
grace.
like side like reach around the side and pull him in close and just be like, "You're still my brother, Tyriak. I've still got your back. I wouldn't let him ruin everything that you've worked so hard to build.
Thank you.
Let's catch up."
Thank you.
I already see Yum just hugging a colossus. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
doesn't
roughly around the waist area.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tight and cuddly thigh hug.
it's kind of like watching
She's
like
like
a
5'6",
Wait.
7-ish. Okay, she's not like the small.
I'm 7'4".
Okay, never mind. I am the small. Jesus Christ.
Tries to escape the small.
Tries to escape the small. Literally all someone has to do is
Fails.
like hand out. Shh. Silence.
She reaches like
Uppies.
this.
Uppies.
oh no, not ups.
Uppies. Hug. Hug.
Okay.
Alright, moving on.
So we're still pushing onwards towards
Yeah.
center of town. As you pass, some people do draw attention specifically to Eric and Brunya. People pull up and give you a hug and welcome you home, but mostly people realize you kind of hit something and just kind of let you be. However, as you near the center of town, you do the houses start to change. Like there's still houses everywhere. Nacy camps. And actually, Eric and Brunya and Yost, you would actually know what these camps are. They are war camps.
Mm.
They are tents that would normally be brought around with the boats. And you also see a lot of heavily armed people moving around.
Brynja's frowning and concerned as he like stops in the middle of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yost is just gonna avert his eyes, not really going to pay that much attention to it.
Are the people just running around? Like,
Not running around, just that there's a lot of them moving around. Like
Are they like moving in like a direction where it's like they're organizing something, or is it like
no, most people are pretty chill. Most people are just kind of
So
just
they're all just
vibing out
waiting?
around the tents. Yeah,
oh,
lots
Calm
of waiting.
before the storm. Do I recognize? Oh no, I really. I would. I was going to say, do I recognize different sets of banners and houses, or am I just seeing the one repetitive symbol?
So,
Sigil?
what I'll say is that you do know that there are different like Highland clans, I guess you could say. Drew their armor different. They'll hang their banners different, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
What's strange is you notice that a lot of the stylings and the accents and stuff to people's clothing say that they're all from a lot of them are from very different tribes, but all of them have the same banner being hung. It's a stalker beast pelt hung by the head, but with a draken buddy skull where the head of the stalker beast would be.
It should.
And do I recognize this sigil?
Yes.
It's Radgear's.
Yes.
Oh, the blood letter. Okay. I could try out my new familiar, discover the area, see where the epicenter of the whole thing is.
It's easy enough. You're able to follow the general
okay.
path.
Okay.
Like it's not a maze by any stretch of imagination.
Okay.
Like so, as you're getting closer, you realize these tents are getting closer and closer together. Like on the outside, you get a lot of people just kind of vibing out, like it's a camp session. But further in you get, there's a lot more people practicing fighting. There's
Training
fighting
dummies,
pits everywhere.
swords.
Yeah. I wouldn't so much say training dummies. It's not really a very Kenyan thing. But you do, however, see a lot of fighting pits.
Later,
fuck,
Brunia, you can have fun with the fighting bits later.
Frankie's like, damn it, is what he's thinking.
And
I
just
know
sort of,
exactly what
I mean,
you
I
were
sort
thinking.
of grab at him like, we should sneak away. Go down there.
Mm-hmm.
You can go later.
Did he
You
hurt
can
me?
have all the fun later.
He's like, fine.
Look, I'll even throw 10 gold on you to win a fight. How about that?
Brendan's very excited now.
All right. Let's continue onwards, and you're able to see there's a much larger grouping of it seems to be a lot of the older warriors. What you would guess would be more towards the middle of the town, where you see a giant tent, pretty much like kind of leaned up against and kind of like constructed against a one of the houses, and this is also completely covered in those banners. And you hear a little bit of shouting, some chortling, and that kind of stuff coming from this group.
I want to hear what they're shouting at, or is there no point rolling perception from here? 'Cause we're going to hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
You get a lot of shouts of sounding like a lot of anger. You hear the word bourbon thrown around quite a bit. Best thing you can really get from this is that it seems like there's a lot of saber rattling right now.
A lot of what? Sorry.
Saber rattling.
Saber rattling.
You know, if they want to fucking have it, we'll give it to them. You know, let's fucking go. Let's fuck them up.
Yeah.
It's like the sword version of hearing a gun cock.
Yeah. It's they're on the air. They're all hyping each other up to make the first move, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they keep bouncing off each other, and all of the threats and all the promises get bigger and bigger, and everybody and the cheering gets larger and larger. And eventually, it comes to a point where you just hear, "Arr!" Everything goes quiet.
I'm guessing I'd recognize that kind of voice that stopped them.
And everything kind of stops and waits for a moment, and you hear it come from the center of the circle. We'll give them what they need. We'll give them what they deserve. And that's when it'll end. Too many of us have died already. Go home. The more we can do today. It's a very soft, very gentle voice that carries very, very far into the crowd. Enough for you guys to hear it. And some of these older gentlemen start to clear out. And you're able to see the person at the center of the group.
Mm-hmm.
He's about 7'10", 7'11".
Fuck.
Big, like protruding crimson chin style jaw, but very broad too. It almost comes out as wide as his eyes. two large tusks kind of come up and curl forward. Pretty much, yeah. One of them you see has been snapped quite low, and the other one, which is curled up almost like in front of his eye, has been like polished and like what's the word,
Buffed?
like sanded down. Yeah, kind of like just to not have it pointed at his own face. Just trimmed back that little
Is
bit.
it bad that I'm imagining this man is like a hobgoblin Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. I can see it. He's mostly bald. Few little bits of wispy hair kind of growing across the top, and most predominantly down the back with a very thick black braid. It does join at the sides, and this thing is long, very stringy though. He's not very attractive. But long and stringy, and very, very extravagantly braided. He's half Goliath, half orc.
Ooh.
He's tall, broad, and paler skin, and he has purple irises with an almost greenish kind of white part to his eyes. Very distinct blue veins running through around the outside of his eyes almost constantly. Also has a very icy blue tattoos that go across the face and across the upper chest. You see the guy's wearing distinctly Canian half plate. It's a very, very rare thing, mostly considered artifacts from the good old times, a few hundred years ago. But across the chest and then comes down across his right arm to a gauntlet. Very, for those of you who have been to Heartland and seen proper knights and everything, this thing is nowhere near as good as their stuff. But it looks big, it looks chunky, it looks like it's definitely seen some fucking wear. It's probably treated him quite well. You see two axes hanging off either side of him. One of which is glows a gentle yellow, and the other one seems to be made out of bone. He's got legs and arms are more bound up. His legs and his left arm is more bound up like a normal cane. And he also has a thick kind of mantle that sits up really tight up here. As everyone begins to clear away, he removes a helmet, which is a very thick, flat-topped iron helmet with black horns that kind of come back down around here, sit alongside his cheek. He doesn't really pay much attention to you guys. He's more so just looking around, like really eyeing up everybody that's kind of clearing out. You can see maybe there might be a little bit of mistrust, a little bit of on edge between him and everybody around him.
Eric will walk into the tent.
He's out the front of the tent. He's out the front.
Oh, okay. I'll walk up to this table.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthily, like I just want to like him not looking at it, he's like looking away for a split second, then all of a sudden I'm just standing there, sort of feel. So do you want me to roll a stealth for that one?
Yeah, go for it.
He just knows you're there.
Well, that's the thing though, right? Like,
no, he's
because like, if he's too busy like scanning people, I want him to like overlook me, and then I'm just gonna appear right in front of him at this table. Ooh, 18 plus stealth plus 9. 18 plus 9.
Total.
18 plus. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to Eric's going to just when someone blinks in that half second you blink, they're just right in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so essentially I'm just going to appear at the table and look down at the table.
Mm-hmm.
So Which ones
So
don't we
there's no
trust?
there's no table. It's
Ah.
it's just a chair out in the middle of the fucking room. Like he's just like kind of sitting. Imagine him sitting on a small throne, and like everybody else is kind of standing around him.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just appear in front of him, hands in my pocket.
Mhm.
Just so, who don't we trust?
He turns around and looks back at you. Absolute stone cold in the face. His eyes do betray a little bit, like a little bit of a pupil dilation. He's kind of surprised, but the rest of his face, stone.
Yeah.
I thought you were smarter than that, boy. None of them. Then turns around and walks towards his tent. Not so much walking away from you,
More
but
like beckoning me to follow, kind of.
yeah, like so he kind of like turns his shoulder back towards you as he begins to walk, and then
Yeah.
continues.
Yeah. I'll just follow.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I think Yum's probably just holding back, just watching,
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't often see this sort of militarized, like this level of militarized action all in one place. So she's just watching.
I'd say that literally there's only a handful of you guys who have seen this kind of shit before.
Yeah.
Brunier wants to follow Eric. He's very like intrigued, like what's going down.
Go
I am
for it.
very curious as well
Thank you for the follow,
because
Nick. I see
haven't
you
seen
over
this
there.
sort of stuff.
All right,
Thanks for
so are
dropping
you
in.
going
Am I
in
winning,
or are
son?
you staying outside?
Yep,
too?
not yet.
Going in.
Not yet.
I'm
You
the
haven't
what about you,
observed
Korea?
it yet.
I'll join you.
But I'll let you know. I'm gonna.
And what about you,
unmute
Yost?
myself and
I'll
Discord
just
for a
hang
minute.
about outside and mumble to Tuffy. There's
So-
no need. There's no need for this.
Human Yost are outside.
So as you enter towards the tent, you see that inside that there is a beautiful long. I don't want to say the word table because don't want to give the idea of like the Game of Thrones style like
Long table
Dragonstone.
kind of feel.
No. But as you walk inside, there is a brilliantly carved 3D map of Paloa on a stand, right? So it's actually raised up off the floor slightly.
So like
He walks
it's just
in.
like a round table kind of feel.
Yeah, just kind of just a big carved out map. It's very detailed.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like the maze, the Maze Runner kind of feel?
I don't remember Maze Runner very well.
Ah, dang it. Sorry about that.
But it's carved out of stone and it's just kind of sitting there. And he walks around it and crouches down to get onto its height more. It doesn't even look at you, Eric. I see you brought the family.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
At this point in time, he reaches over and you see him pick up a small token. And you see him slide it roughly past where you guys buddy. Yeah, that's a pretty good description, but more of like the actual continent.
yeah, that's what Rudius was referencing to.
Ah, okay, yeah, Runis, and yeah, no, it's that, but just of the continent. But yeah, he moves a small token past where you guys got ambushed by those little children. And now that you've actually noticed these small tokens everywhere, you realize that there are a handful of tokens everywhere. But largely, the most interesting thing is you see there is like maybe 2 tokens in the northwest. So hold up, I've got the map here. I can actually show you. Realistically, you see that there is 2 tokens at Nuzgul. There are no tokens the entirety of North Eye. You pretty much see 1 to 2 tokens at each of the Baileys. No tokens at Dane Hall. You see 2 tokens at Kane Hall. No tokens at all over in Estai. But you do have about 90 odd tokens at Arcor.
Okay. Shit. So it's probably like referencing the enemies that we've probably just faced or something.
Either enemies
No.
or they're referencing allies in the place,
Yeah, allies across
like
Paloa.
the troops.
What
Um,
I would say allied leaders, if anything, because you wouldn't represent.
No,
What?
I mean troopers in like the collective now. Like you'd get like the one
Oh, okay.
person, and then you'd have a group of people around that person.
Wait,
Not
tokens
the
where
table.
we just fought.
no, so also
Wait.
you also notice the one that he moved past. So the one that he moved past. Probably just better assuming the one that he moved past over here is considerably larger and also has different inscriptions and stuff to the rest of them.
Can I read the inscriptions from a distance?
No, it's more so. It looks more like a filigree and a shield, and kind of get just a history skill check from you, traders.
Oh,
I feel like, is it like the movement of the soldiers?
3, 3, 3.
18. History. Oh, I'm proficient in history. 22.
That's a bourbon coat of arms.
Oh.
And if I quickly glance over the other tokens, do I also see same?
Everybody else you notice more so that there are names actually attached to them.
Oh, okay.
Is it magical in any way?
No.
Oh, hang on. What was that bourbon leader coming to again? That bourbon leader going to Cane Hall to marry what's her
Thibault?
face?
Yep, it's Thibault.
Thibault. Yeah, that's probably him riding south because it doesn't have a
Yeah.
direction, but it could be him.
They came from Hall. They were telling us.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
What's the movement of soldiers?
So as you like we're sitting there, we're staring at the table and staring at the map there, not really paying much attention to any of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looking over it, and it seems like he's weighing up a lot of things. Like he's got a lot on his mind currently.
So do a Ragnar. Why he's calling the banners? What's brought this up?
I didn't raise no banners, boy. They gave them to me. They're scared. With your father passing, your father's weakness before he did. The Talos not even capable of holding on to Cane Hall, let alone the whole fucking peninsula. We're strong people. We look to strength. Where else were they supposed to go?
Yeah, obviously not Cane Hall.
I wouldn't be surprised if I got another 50 men. The moment Tybalt passes that ford. And he points towards this area around here.
So where you moved that other token, it
No,
was
the token's currently up here-ish.
Oh, okay.
So it's very close to it.
So what are you planning? You're launching an attack on the Bourbons? You're launching massive raids? What's...
I'm not planning anything, boy.
Everyone seems to think that you're some sort of resistance leader by the sounds of it.
My great-great-grandfather was a resistance leader. It was the last of the Canes to surrender to your father's ancestor, however far back he went. What happened to him?
If I had to guess, he probably wasn't given a proper burial.
Your ancestor, when he made peace with the throne, handed him over as payment, and he was flayed and left for the crows. Do you have any intention of being feasted on by crows.
No, can't say I do.
Neither do I. I have no interest in being a resistance leader.
So what are they?
Can I get a quick insight check from you, please, Freya?
Me.
Yep.
Insight. Ooh, okay. Dice don't fail.
The eyes popping open.
30-20.
30-20. Well, he ain't even trying to hide it until he gets caught. You notice him constantly kind of looking over in your general direction. You're going to get that weird feeling like he's watching you. Specifically you. But eventually you end up like making eye contact with him at the same time as when he makes eye contact with you, and you kind of catch each other, and then he's just kind of really just continues the conversation. With a dirty 20, you'd also realize that he's not sexually attracted to you at all. Like there is no like longing there. It's just kind of, it's weird. It's hard for you to put your finger on.
Yeah, it's just creepy, I figured.
I wouldn't even say creepy, just unnerving. Right? It's not like
you remind him of our mother. You look you look more like our mother than the rest of us, to be honest. Usually what happens to the youngest, they tend to look more like their mother.
But yeah. Also, you distinctly notice it's very easy for you to spot from a mile away. Turiak, he is not looking at you at all.
Ooh.
Nothing I'm not used to.
I feel so
Has a
bad
little
for
bit of
Turiak,
beepers.
man. I feel so
He
bad
has
for him, mate. Like,
absolutely been headed the giant
shittest of
wafting
shit sticks.
shit. Yeah, I'm about to say the exact same word. Biggest wafting shit stick.
And it's been like, it's like, have you ever played the game like Edward's Scrumpy Hands? Where like you
No.
have like, well, Edward Scissorhands, right? Like they're put on you and you can't take them off.
Yeah. So, and he just kind of sits there quietly and just again looking over these high mountains and everything around him.
You know, having an army in Arkor is going to draw a lot of attention from pretty much the whole continent. Not just the peninsula.
Well, what the hell you want me to do? Send them home? Tell them to go hide in the highlands?
There's no point sending them to hide. By the sounds of it, they want to fight. And I'm not sure.
You would have learned your lesson, Eric.
Yeah, I'm not looking to fight. I've done one raid, and it's sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's a lie. One massive raid was enough to set me back several years. This isn't the time to fight right now.
No. I guess the world has taught you a thing or two.
Yeah, well, can't always fight your problems. Can't fight responsibility half the time either.
Look, I'm an old man. I've been awake for a while. Go out and reconvene with your old friends. I need my rest. The guy looks up towards everybody else. The first time he ever actually looks at you, Turiak, get the fuck out. He doesn't just say it specifically, he says it to
all
everyone.
of us. Yeah.
I have one more question for you, Ragnar, before I leave.
What are the rest of you doing?
Yum's just gonna take that and just.
I'm just gonna stand.
I thought Yum was outside. I thought you was
Yeah.
outside.
I thought Yom was
no,
outside
sorry,
as
yeah,
well.
sorry, no, you're right. Sorry, I got invested in this conversation. I forgot that I was indeed outside.
Yeah, I was like kind of leaning on the entryway, and I just like when he says "fuck off," I'm just like, yeah, what?
Yep. What about you,
Yeet.
Susan? Freya?
I'm still gonna stand there, just glaring, sort of, but not that mean sort of glare, just like
Mm.
Direct and level eye contact, no flinch, no nothing.
Sus.
Sus.
Yeah, the
She's
sus
getting
look.
the sus.
Brunya, what are you doing, buddy?
Are you trying to tell me that Ragnar is Sussy Barker?
Somebody's dying tonight.
Someone's dying
No,
tonight, and it's going to be me.
What are you doing, Brunya?
Brenya will probably fun himself out. Brenya wants to stay, but he knows he's probably gonna get yelled at by an old fart, so he walks out.
So is this
Yep.
man that the boys were just talking to? Is this Brynja's dad? This isn't Brynja's dad, is it?
No,
No,
no.
no. Sorry,
No,
the
Brunya's-
I
guard?
was gonna
Brynja's-
say Brynja's dad's
Brynja's-
a jolly fellow.
No.
Yeah, no, that's
at the Kane
Tarkin.
Hall,
He's
right?
back in Kane Hall.
He's
This is Ragyar. This is the guy who put the idea of raiding into Eric's head.
Right. Okay.
This is the guy who pretty much kickstarted the entire story at this point.
Okay, quick thing though, can
Mm-hmm.
I make it so that I am not hiding, but not exactly easy to see?
He's staring right at you. At this point in time, you now notice. Oh, before there was a little bit of like compassion there almost before. Like it definitely didn't feel like it at the time. Now there is absolute disdain. It is get the fuck out.
Shit, this man's serial.
I'm just gonna mutter as I walk out. I just wanted to show my fucking sword, fucking asshole.
Yes, I was trying to show my fancy new sword. Yeah.
It looks back at you, Eric. Yes, sorry.
Why is called the Bloodletter?
It's a council rank. It is as close as you can get to being a marshal. It's the Canian version of a marshal. This is why everyone's turned to him. It's literally in his job description.
Okay.
Especially since there's no real Kane to turn to.
Oof.
No,
Meow,
but
meow.
remember there's a succession crisis going on right now.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
really
know.
knows what the fuck is going on. This is how dynasties fall. You're the last one in the room, Eric.
I just look at him.
And he does stand up and he looks straight at you.
Why? Why would you put the idea of raiding into a 16-year-old child? Sorry, hang on, scratch that, because I know 16-year-olds are adults. Why the hell did you do it? Just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. He walks up and he gets kind of like unpatronizingly, kind of gets down on your level, so you're eye to eye. Actually, no, fuck it. Leave it 16-year-old kid. I like that. He turns around and realizes they just turns to you and because I think a 50-year-old kid had bigger ideas than he could follow through on. He's going to lean forward. He's going to pick you up in a big hug. Don't let who I've become fool you.
It's a
He,
tsundere.
he pulls back and he looks you dead in the eyes like, I have missed you, boy. I have missed you, my son. And gives you a big hug.
He hugs back, but not as
Not
hard.
tightly. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this guy, this is like almost to the point where we need to roll constitution checks to keep breathing.
No, it's not so much. It's the thought Eric has
Yeah.
on the whole thing as well. That's why he's not hugging him back as hard.
It's all good. It's all good. No, what I'm saying is that like
Yeah.
this guy's like trying to make you pop almost.
Yeah.
He stands up. You notice he's got a little bit of wet eyes, and just kind of brushes it off. And I'm
Let's
tired.
go.
boy.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you don't normally show your emotions like that. What the fuck happened? Is your heart on your sleeve now?
Keep talking, and yours will be on my fucking sleeve. Get out. and walks away.
Get out.
This motherfucker. I'm gonna turn away. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna grab one of my throwing daggers. I'm gonna look at. He had the cape, a mantle kind of thing going on.
Yes, yeah.
First things question: is it just him and I in the room? There's no guards.
Yes, no one else.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to throw this dagger right at the corner of his cape. I'm going to stick it into the ground, and I'm going to just keep walking.
Kind of like you see him stop and. So what are we doing now, guys?
I've learned a thing or two.
We are surrounded by more Canians than we have ever been surrounded by in our entire life. You didn't. There's so many Canians here. You didn't realize there were this many Canians.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yom's gonna see if there are any animals nearby, because being around so many people all at once is starting to freak her out. So she needs to go and find
Plenty.
an animal somewhere
To
talk to.
This is probably the most advanced domestication of animals you've ever seen.
Excellent.
You've maybe seen a handful of like goat herders and stuff, but even then it was goat herders in the sense that they would just kind of
goats aren't
go
very
up.
good conversationalists anyway.
And they just kind of walk up and down, and just kind of like there would be no pens or anything. They just kind of all the goats would just stay near them, and they would just kind of shepherd them around.
Yeah.
This
What
are
is
like
the
proper,
goats
they're
do?
like proper pens. There are, and it's not just goats; it's pigs, it's llamas. There are a whole bunch of the more quote unquote feral creatures.
What do the
and
goats need?
the goats haven't said anything yet. You do also see a stalker beast pen.
Yom's
A
gonna go
breeding.
straight for the stalker beast pens to say hello.
As soon as I see you, you'll run towards the.
She's not running.
stalker
She's
beast
not. She's
pen.
not running.
Oh.
She's just walking, like not making eye contact with anyone, face down, like eyes up, looking straight to just stiff armed walking. Like I'm really stressed out. I'm really stressed out. I need to get there and then I'll be safe. I need to get there and then I'll be safe. Like that's what she's doing.
So as soon as I see you're going for the pans, do I see any cubs?
They are all cubs.
Oh yeah, 100%. I am heading towards that as well. And then as I'm walking, I look at Brunier. Bite ring, right?
It's something that anybody, especially Yoss, you would know. You cannot remove the cub without killing the mother. The mothers are patient, violent, and vicious killers.
Apex predators, baby.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
As in, it's a common story because I'm not gonna lie, they're adorable, right? It's very common for people to come along and pick up a baby and walk away, and the mother will do nothing for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it'll be very common for someone to walk into their house and find a stalker beast in their rafters, kind of like tracing back and forth, waiting for the perfect moment. That's the kind of thing it is. So all of these cubs, no mama.
Oh,
So there's no mama in the.
No, there's no mama at all. They are
Only babies.
dead.
and torn.
I want to train my raven.
Would I be able?
So your raven is technically a fairy creature.
Oh, it's a fairy. Okay.
In the so it's a beast. So every rule, it's a beast, but because it's a familiar, it's technically a fairy creature taking the form of a beast.
Is it a fae or is it a fairy?
Fae. It's a fae, yeah.
Oh, I could select the type when I chose raven because of
It's no, it's fine. So for all
there was
so
celestial, so it's fae then. I could
So, yeah,
have
no,
celestial,
so-
fae, or fiend. So it's
No,
fae.
so-
Okay.
So yeah, no. So hold on. No. So no matter what it is, whatever you pick as a rule set, right? Whichever one you end up picking, whether it's a beast or not, it is a beast, right? But the way it actually works is it's actually a sentient, fully functioning fae, right?
Oh, okay.
It has the brain capacity of you. It just doesn't have the ability to communicate with you, right?
Okay.
So you don't need to train it. It knows.
Oh
it
no,
knows-
like I mean training as in ravens get mimicry, they need to listen
Mimicry,
to
So
yeah.
you're just gonna
mimic-
talk. Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's all good. Like I'm saying, it's
No,
a
I'm just gonna send the raven around and like,
to
listen
pick up
to
words.
the bustle of the city just to get some sounds
some
going
interesting
for
noises.
yeah.
Would I be able to find out the function of this little stalker beast pen? Just by
Um,
instance.
so, there are various. There's like so due to the Paloans being so isolated from each other, right? There are many different cultures which have kind of developed, like subcultures that have developed on the island. And down here in Arkhall, specifically, it's the only, I guess you could say, faction or culture that ever developed a sense of, well, light cavalry. I'll let you fill in the blanks.
Riding the stalker beast to battle.
That's fucking cool.
It's the hobbits all over again.
Yeah.
Would I be able to find a vendor maybe?
I'm sure you could walk straight up to them and buy one from them if you wanted.
All right. I'll go up to one of them.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Bilbo.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? How can I help you?
I couldn't help but notice you have some nice stock, so
Yeah,
to speak.
no, it's the greatest you'll ever find anywhere in the entire below. I promise you, it's beautiful.
It's quite fancy. Have you trained these at all?
Personally,
Hmm?
my family have been the personal trainers of Oragia and his bloodline as far back as we could know.
Ragi, I've never heard of this man. Could you? Is he
At
reputable?
this point, you realize you see Eli just kind of go like almost like blank, just okay. Continue.
Well, anyway, uh, are these for sale by any
Of
chance?
course,
Yes.
always,
Okay.
always.
How much do you charge?
7,500.
7,500. It's a pretty hefty price.
Pretty beautiful beasts.
I agree, definitely, and I'll point to a few of the I'll point to Yom's stalker beast pelt without
Mhm.
hopefully without her noticing.
Mhm.
And then some of the others. Yeah, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I
Quite accomplished
crafted.
hunters.
Yeah, I crafted those myself actually.
Very impressive.
Well, yes.
He does kind of
Um,
take a half step between you and the pens. I am bound by honor to.
Don't
to-
worry, I'm not looking at those. Those bring me no honor.
And you see him kind of at that point in time like let go his weapon slightly and just kind of relax a lot more.
Well, I am very interested in your stock.
Mhm.
I might come back at a later date when
Whenever you like.
maybe we have a little bit of
Um,
more to
these
offer.
these here may have maybe 6 months more of training. Those ones over there maybe about a year and a half. So still
Okay.
plenty of time.
I'm just going to continue talking to him and sort of talk over some of maybe his stock and maybe his favorite looking ones.
He does actually find one with a. It's a common. It's especially in modern days because there's so few of them, and there's a lot of duress going on with them. Is that they'll actually develop little markers on them, pretty much birthmarks, but they're pale, they're white. And he's got one there with what looks kind of like a diamond almost on the forehead of just pure pale white, and that's his favorite.
Alright, I can see why you like that one. Looks
Beautiful, beautiful.
very strong as well.
Yum's just lying on her back in the pen, letting the kittens run over her. Like,
They're all over you. They're doing like they are doing kitty biscuits.
yeah.
They've also got like
And they're
the
purring
little
and just.
mhm.
I have cast speak with animals as well, by the way.
less okay. They are it's not, I wouldn't say so much purring, more like yipping.
Also, like what
and-
podcasts and stuff do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just like, friend.
Yes,
friend.
yes, friend, please, come. And she's just kinda like,
One comes up like on like up above your like your left chest and like starts bouncing off of your chest, like friend.
DM, by any chance, would I have gotten his name?
The vendor.
Yes.
Friend.
Ola.
Ola?
Olaf.
O-L-A. Olaf. Okay.
Mhm.
Next minute, he's gonna fucking pull out 2 fucking axes and run down a cunt.
He's about to go full Ragnarok.
Yeah.
You better be terrified.
Full Ragnarok behind him. Friend.
So, I'm guessing he was talking to the Stalker Beast vendor.
Yes.
Is that correct? Like the beast tamer, I guess you could call it.
Yes.
Mhm.
That one you pointed out with diamonds. If I just sit down, do any of them come up to me?
No, they are all very, very distracted playing with Yum.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit there. And just watch.
However, I will say that there is one that comes up. Seems to have very bloody like horizontal pale stripes along it. Kind of go wrap from about maybe the about half up the flank all the way down across the stomach and over the other side. It does climb up you, and you do hear from over the corner, friend.
and Yum's just going to nod, like her eyes are closed, and she knows
not
there.
Not even looking at you. It's just 100 and just looking at Tritters, and just the head's kind of tilting
Yeah.
back and forth.
And Yum's just going
Like a
to
little puppy.
like nod and then say in animal speak, "Yes, friend."
Friend, and like lunge forward, like Tritters for a half moment that you shit yourself.
You know what?
Yum just grins and like just like relaxes back down, like got him.
I just lay there for a minute with this Stalker Beast.
It's a very violent kind of play. There's a lot of claws, lots of teeth. This one is older than the rest of them by quite a significant amount.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to play kind of rough, but soft. Like it's a soft rough, you know. Like I'm not looking to hurt it, and I'm just playing with it.
You can say, make an athletics check for me.
Like what?
Roll too high, you hurt it. Roll too low, it hurts you.
Absolutely.
How about I roll smack bang in the middle for a 13?
Total?
Total 13.
Yeah,
Wow,
you're
that's
able to
sad.
play. Look, you do definitely walk away with a handful of nibbles.
Oh, that's fine. I half expected it.
Would I by any chance notice him playing with the Stalker Beast?
Yeah.
You'd be able to see us both.
Yeah.
In the pen.
I'll just walk up to him and I'll say, those are not puppies.
I know.
Okay, just as long as you understand, they are beasts.
Yes.
Those are definitely goddamn puppies. Those are definitely puppies.
Kittens.
You
Puppies.
must,
Kitties.
even though they may be
Kitties.
tame now, you don't turn your back from them. You're
If I look over my shoulder, is that same one just standing behind me?
The one that was nibbling
Playing
and
with-
clutching at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No, so you're currently got it pinned down, and it's kind of like trying to.
Oh, is that's where I am? Okay, I thought
Yeah.
I was up and walking away. Never mind.
Oh, you're getting up and
Okay.
walking away. Okay, well then it's going to come back and start like nibbling at your Achilles.
Yeah, okay. And I'm just gonna stand there talking to Yoss as it's nibbling at my Achilles, just like, yes, I know it's a beast. As it's still gnawing on me. It's just like,
Yep.
yes.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, shit, I rolled max damage. 6 points of damage. Just.
Fuck.
That's
what?
alright.
Could you describe what happens to his calf, please?
Yeah, I was about to say it's more like he's like trying to get in around the heel of his foot. It's painful, but you got like boots there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like, and then just kind of goes around the
The back of my knee kind of thing.
No. So it's your calf, distinctly your calf, but
Oh, okay,
around the padding and into the inseams at the side.
Ah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's just kind of like I wouldn't so much say that it's like a really, really painful thing. So I wouldn't say so much that it's like it's the actual pain that hurts. It's more so that really strange feeling of where you can feel someone pulling your muscle away from your bone.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to
it's-
stone face. I'm going to try to stone face, and then I'm going to
Okay,
turn around.
so
Do I
roll
notice this?
roll a
Performance.
flat charisma
I
check.
better notice. Oh.
A charisma check.
Yeah, a performance. Yeah, I think performance would be a good one. Yeah, go for it.
Performance. Oh, okay. That's much better, actually. Extremely much better. That was going to be a 15, but now it's an 18.
Average it out.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, you're able to mostly keep a straight face.
It's just like a little twinge of the eye twitch sort of thing happens. It's like,
Mhm.
and I turn around, I'm just like, I pat it, and I'll just like pick it up, and I'm just like, no. And I turn it around, pat it again, and then you know how when you grab a dog and you have it facing away from you, and then you let it go and it runs forward a bit, like you give it momentum to run. Yeah, I do that. I give it a bit of momentum to run towards you.
Yeah, it does come back and just friend. This one's much larger, much larger than the rest of them.
Larger.
So it's like
She's,
friend.
she's gonna scrongle it like when you clap a dog's face and you just kind of like give it the gel wiggle and like you scrunch it around the ears. She's gonna go, yes, but not so rough.
And you see it like kind of like trying to chomp at your hands a little bit when you pull it away.
Not rough.
And
And then she's gonna go back in with the scrongles again.
it's gonna keep trying to like, you know what dogs do? They kind of like
Yeah.
snap back and forth constantly.
Like that,
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
trick shots.
Yeah,
2020.
trick shots. That's right. Yom's just happy to be in the presence of animals right now. She's gonna go and see like the other ones, but she's happy to see the puppies first.
There are no other ones. No.
The
Ones that-
sheep, the pigs.
Oh my bad. I thought you meant
Yeah.
the like the older ones. Like no, the older ones are good purchase.
What does the
Yeah.
goat say?
What
I don't
does
know.
the
Should we-
goat
should we-
say?
should we
Ba ba
read
ba
the
ba ba
goats?
ba 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 ba.
It's just fuck you.
Yeah. Meh.
Yost, how much for those stalker beast?
7,500 gold.
Oh.
Should have said 750.
I mean, I can still.
Oh, did he say
afford it.
7? He said 750k, right?
No, he
No.
said
No, it's
7,500.
7,500.
Oh, so I was right. Okay.
7,500.
Also,
Try to scrape some off
can I
the
get a
top.
nature check from you? You're the only person who would know. So yeah, Yost, can I get a nature check off you, buddy?
Sure, absolutely. Nine.
9? Okay, yeah, you wouldn't know then. It's all good. So, what are we doing now?
I mean, I'm not there. I'm still beating the shit out of people in the battle royale.
I followed him and I'm cheering him on.
We'll get to that very shortly. Anything else you guys want to do?
The moment I hear cheering and I hear Freya going screaming,
Bronya.
he went to the fighting pit without me. I didn't even put my bet down. That bastard! And I'm gonna make my way straight over there.
And Yom will say goodbye to the babies and go say hello to the rest of the animals. She's not interested in talking to any more people today.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my camp keeps going down.
You can like imagine Freya like Brunya as the money's in the hand. Brunya. What are we doing, Blue?
1 sec.
Am I fighting the hell out of a random midget?
Why would you be fighting a midget?
I mean, or is it the one random giant that Fred couldn't see?
So, sorry, what was that? I was just sorting some shit out.
Who am I fighting? Who am I beating the hell out of?
So, I'd say you're well into like your third or fourth flight at this point. They spend like a solid 15-20 minutes over there playing with the cubs.
Yep.
During this
Susan?
time, I'm just gonna
Have
keep
been betting
going.
the same 10 gold?
Hmm?
Have you been betting the same 10 gold every fight, or is it just this one fight?
I would have thought it would have been every fight I'd bet 10 gold.
Okay. So, first fight,
She has the money, so
you can find somebody, and so you win, so you end up with an extra 10 gold.
yep.
Second fight, you can't find someone to bet with you, and this is now moving up to the third fight.
Yep.
And you see someone step forward. A little bit shorter than Eric. No weapons on it. No weapons on him. Visible. He steps forward.
That's suspicious. Bruno, you better win.
I'll tell you this next one.
What?
And he looks over at you, Brunier, and the very first thing you notice, his eyes are black.
Oh,
Ooh. Good thing I just put the battle music on.
well, Brunya's probably gonna do at the start. He's like, he's like wearing up.
Oh no, we're gonna have a proper fight. Hope you understand this. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
roll
I know that. I know that. But like, I'm like varying up my opponent. Like, so he has no weapons.
no weapons. Yep.
So Brunya immediately knows he's gonna use something else. Let the match begin, I guess. We'll win the
All
countdown.
right, you good to go? Susan, how much are you betting on this?
Brunya's already got his axe out. He's ready.
I'll just keep betting 10 gold every match.
Another 10 gold. You're absolutely able to find somebody for this fight.
Do I
Actually,
see this?
You're able to find a few people who are willing to take you on this fight.
Do
I
I rock up at this time?
Yeah, absolutely.
But is
Yeah,
it in
that's-
time to place a bet?
Yeah, no, there's a bit of a delay there.
I look over the guy that's all black, got the black eyes. Do I
Mhm.
recognize him?
Roll a history check for me, please.
Please be high for the love of God. Natural fucking 20. Let's fucking go. Do you want the total? Is it gonna be something?
No, it's not going to be that much of a split hairs.
Okay.
So, you probably wouldn't know so much about this guy beforehand. You would, however, know that just like you, recently he has been welcomed home. He had been exiled for quite a while. And you might have even run into him once or twice as a traveling, not so much a sellsword, more of a gladiator. Make his rounds to all of the fighting pits around the area, around like the Heartlands, and just absolutely cash the living fuck out of people. His name is Buddy. Where is it?
Bloody nice name. Nice
Bloody
name.
no. I'm trying to remember the bloody
The bloody
the bloody
What a warrior's name.
No,
The bloody
so his name is Corin. Quorin. Corin.
Okay, I spelled that wrong completely. Let's try that again. Quorin.
Corin Kinslayer.
Corey in the house.
The oof.
Has he got a weapon out for
I
this
did hear
fight?
yours.
Is this
Yep.
weapons fighting?
Yeah, it is weapons fighting. It's been weapons fighting the whole day.
And hang on. Weapons fighting with canes?
Yep.
Canyons?
You're not actually trying to hurt each other.
Okay.
So it's who passes out first,
It's-
or
No. It's like you guys are practicing, ready to actually fucking. Like you're preparing for war. Realistically, what everybody's doing, right? You feel like there's a lot of people around being trained in the way of using weapons and shit. This here is just a proving ground, because the entire like Kenyan culture in general, but Kenyan military in particular, is based heavily amount about prestige and like glory, right? As you probably know. So
Yeah.
these pits are a way to gain glory. Yeah, you know, being able to push your way to the front of the queue, in front of the line, so you can get more glory, and so you can work your way up, right?
Yeah.
As each of the Canians normally will operate what's known as warbands, groups of
Yeah,
anywhere
yeah.
between 5 to about maybe 15 people. If you have enough glory about yourself, you can make your own warband.
Yeah.
And the more glory you have, the more people you can have in your warband. The more warband, like, eventually comes to the point where you have enough glory to actually gather warbands underneath you, which is what Ragi has done.
Yeah.
The guy's a fucking living legend.
Oh, so it's like Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, time to roll initiative, I suppose.
I see this and I'm just like, I'm not betting. I'm actually this
Yeah,
is
you know for a fact this is not easy money.
no, I'm not betting there.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
19 maybe. Let's fucking go.
You rolled much better than me.
Let's go.
I shout out to Brunier.
No, you didn't.
No. I didn't bet. Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
I didn't bet.
No, I'm just saying. But like, yeah.
I just
See,
shout out to you.
good luck.
If you beat him, I'll shout you your first drink at the bar.
Bring your rages.
So before we begin fight, it is normally for like you know the standard. We've done bloody fights before. You know the proper thing. You see a lot of the fights you guys have been doing today, in particular with everybody. There's no real ceremony to it. It's been pretty much just fight, and everyone just kind of runs at it. You do realize with Corin though, he takes up the proper position, and he has a the small bloody fabric and drapes it across his shoulders, and he drops his armor. It does bend down quite low, and gets into a proper fighting, like a proper dueling stance. Very similar to the duel that you and Turiak had at the start of the campaign. A handful of people run out and they try to give you Brunier. They try to give you their one, which is a kind of way of like tying like them with you, if that makes sense.
What do you mean
like,
by like time?
Like it's a like, you know, Brunier fought with my cloak. Like it's the same as like if someone's fighting under my banner. It's like a way of
it's a favor, like
Yeah.
what
Oh.
they used to do in jousting tournaments. Like if someone would give the knight a favor, they'd tie it to the end of his lance, so everyone would know
In that
who the
case-
knight favored.
Okay, so that's what's going on. I walk out and I take off my cloak
Mhm.
and I just hold it out to Brunier. I'm
No,
just
you would have one of these in particular, Tritters. They are it is like an actual like ceremonial thing.
Yeah, and I hold
Mostly
it out
left
to
to
him.
the patriarch. Yeah, so it's, I thought you were going for like your actual cloak. No,
No,
it's
I'm
small,
the
it's a
the
small
thing.
fabric. It's look kind of like a long tea towel almost, right?
Yeah,
it's got
I
some
pull out-
very nice filigree and very good embroidery and everything all over it. It's a show of status.
I just grab it. I hold it out to Brunier. You got this, mate.
Let's do this.
So while you're bent over, you look across before you bow your head down, and you realize that the person you're versing, his head is slightly tilted up and he's looking straight at you, and you see him mumbling something under his breath. Can I please get you
Little shit.
to?
Little
Actually, no, you don't get a save. Oops. Yeah, no save.
little shit.
Um,
So he's a
Yeah.
he's basically a little rat snitch. Okay. So what do you
anyway,
do?
yeah. There's no drums around. Nobody was prepared to have a proper duel. So you see a whole bunch of people start doing a little bit of throat singing and banging on shields to get the drums going. And you start
I
to
got
hear
drums.
it. You got drums? You want to start
Yeah.
leading it?
Yeah.
Yep. You know, boom. boom,
Like
boom,
I
boom,
noticed
boom,
people starting doing it on the
Yeah,
shield.
that kind of shit. Yep. Yeah,
I'll just-
leading it. Yeah, beautiful. Make a performance check for me real quick.
I'm guessing this is like a sand pit and there's like a fence around it, or is it just a
Um,
circle?
So I'd say it's more so just like a small flat piece of grass where the grass has been absolutely chewed out.
Yeah.
A total of 22.
22, beautiful. And perfectly, everybody at the exact same time hits it with the last strike. Everything goes quiet, and what's his name flicks the thing off and starts running towards you, Brunya. No weapon, and you're first. Brunya.
Brunye has Brunye rages and he strikes him with his axe, I guess.
You just go run straight up to him and try to hit him. Go for it.
So he's unarmed and Brunier's armed.
I just took him too far.
Okay.
I got a natural
Nice.
I threw it off
Go
my
for it.
bench. Okay.
Go for it.
Damage is hold on, D12. I got a 6, so it's 12.
Mhm. Plus your strength,
Plus my strength, so it's which is that?
17.
17. And then now for divine. That's 6. So that's 12 again.
Yeah, double dice. Yeah,
I'm
you're
happy.
right. 17
And-
to 29.
Yeah, is that plus 5 as well from the great axe, or do we already do that?
No, you already did that.
Already
Okay.
did that.
And plus 2 from
29.
your
Plus
raging.
2 from rage, yep. And then
31.
31.
and plus 2 for radiant damage.
Yep. So he's bloodied.
So it's 34.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I probably sent him flying if I did hit him.
No, because remember, like, you guys aren't trying to actually wound each other. You did
Oh,
get
but-
a very strong hit. It's like dueling damage, quote unquote. You're able to like knock the shit out of him away from you.
Yeah. So he's gone. He's fine.
He full sprint at you, and Brunier just grabs his axe like a fucking baseball bat and just cracks him over the head.
Nice.
You do send him flying backwards a little bit, and he staggers back. He's got maybe about 15 feet behind you, and you see and you look him in the eyes, and he just smiles before he kind of falls away into shadow.
Oh no.
My own nat 20,
Oh.
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 striking with advantage as he teleports behind you with unending hex or whatever it is. Hold up, I got it
He
here.
hexed you.
Oh, he's a
He
fucking
fucking
warlock.
hexed you. No,
Ugh.
you don't have to be a warlock to hex.
No, but he is a warlock.
But there you go.
Where are you? I
You
thought
with
it
a
was-
sword, sword and shield warlock. His weapon screams "fuck" every time he swings it.
It would have been a really hard time trying to take that weapon to any blacksmith. You're gonna really hammer out the kinks.
Harder.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Me with that iron axe.
Sorry, it's annoying me. I need to make sure I'm not just reading into shit that doesn't exist.
When you said dip into the shadows, it's like he fucking shadow monked it. But then you
Nope.
said hex, and it's like that's a different kind of thing.
No, I can't remember what it's called. The one where if you can teleport up to 30 feet, onto a target that's been hexed.
The cat. The cat.
The leg.
Yeah.
The
I
cat.
think it's called. I don't think it's called the cat.
The cat.
Hold up. Let me pull this shit up. It's going to annoy. It's going. I know it's not going to affect you guys, but it is going to annoy me.
That's fine.
So fluffy. The screen froze.
Yeah, it keeps freezing. It's the internet.
Uh,
I'll
well,
reset
it
it.
froze on the cat, so it's all good.
Relentless hex, I believe. That's what it is.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
spends his bonus action to teleport 30 feet behind you.
What is that? Oh, Jesus.
That's
Bring
how
me
I
your
got it.
microphone.
Oh, Jesus. What happened?
Staticky.
Staticky? Okay.
Shh.
Is
Stack.
that better?
That's better.
Yes. So, as he pulls out a greatsword from the middle of buttfuck Noah and jams it straight through your back.
Okay.
Oh, why am I rolling that? Hold up. So yeah, that. So that's 7. That's 14 plus his charisma, which is 19. Plus, I believe it's an extra d6 damage for hex. Yeah, an extra d6 damage. 1. 20 damage. Brunya.
20 damage.
Jesus.
I'm going to do. What's his name? Stone's Endurance.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 10 damage instead.
Mm-hmm. Too easy.
You know what? That's actually a great time to use it on a critical on crit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you usually save it for
also,
crits.
Just so you know, you also have where's a disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Wisdom saving. Okay.
Yes.
So is that the end of his turn?
Yeah, Cindy's turn. You're up.
I full on do a 180 and slash at his head.
Go for it.
Roll again. I got a 20. Brother. I can't say it's not 20 because it's not 20.
When Brunya just
Do
rolls
damage.
20s.
I can't. I want a camera so bad now.
Yeah, I did.
I got a 20. Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't feel bad for him because he got me with a little hex, whatever that thing's called.
Go
I
for it, 20
rolled.
damage.
I got a 4. That's not good. So it's 8 damage.
8.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Plus 5, so that's 13, I think.
13.
13. I'm rolling my
Kill
divine
me.
now. Oh, I rolled it off the edge. It is a 2, so it's a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 plus, what, 2 was it? Yeah, 4 plus 2.
So
6
that's 9, 13,
plus 13.
15, 20.
20 damage.
He is not looking good.
Surprise he's not dead.
He's not far off.
I'm not dead, but like knocked out or something.
So, my friend, after you've done that, so after you've kind of like slashed at him with your battle axe,
Is that more
he
than
gets
50
right up close into your face, really, really close to your face.
I headbutt him.
Heal.
Heal.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he's
Sure.
fucking.
Wait, what did he do?
He's commanding you.
Oh,
Yep.
I
And you
roll.
got disadvantage
It's a
on
20.
wisdom saves.
Bro, it's a 20! What the
Disadvantage
fuck?
is-
You have to roll again.
Oh, okay. Please be 20 again. I'll be happy. Ooh, it's 15? Wait, plus, what is it? Plus 1, 16.
Yep, you're
16.
fine.
Yes!
Um,
And there goes the reign of your 20s.
he is going to use his bonus action to teleport somewhere.
I don't know
outside from
where.
you. Yep.
Brunya, he looks around for him with these. But can I bonus action look around for him?
You action
no.
search. Yeah.
I have to action search, so I can't hit him.
No. You can action to so you can't action search because you're not a fighter. But you notice at this point in time, a lot of people are jeering him, like calling him, like you hear people calling out Craven and a few other words being thrown out.
Craven.
Means
Craven,
coward.
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. So I can't. He's not there. He's nowhere.
No, nowhere near.
Brunya looks up. Is he up?
No.
Damn it.
Hold your action. Hold your attack action for when he reappears.
Brunya probably just like stands ready, gets ready
Mm-hmm.
for any movement. He like full on concentrates on where he's gonna appear next. But he very much makes sure he's very behind him.
He steps out of the crowd, and you see him kind of lower his hand down nice and low, and you see the greatsword kind of slide out from under behind his palm,
Yeah.
and he starts to slowly drag it behind him as he steps forward. And when he gets to, so I'm guessing with a greatsword, it's going to be around about 10 feet or so away from you. See him kind of slowly bring it forward with one hand and hold it between yours. He takes that final step inwards. So you do have a prepared action. Go for it. Make an attack at disadvantage for me.
Sure. 15. I like that. And 15.
15. Miss.
Oh wait,
Do you
hold on.
add your
I
modifiers?
didn't modify it. 15 plus 20.
Dirty 20.
I'm so sorry, bro. You guys not gonna live. I hit him with. I got 11. My first hit, which is 11 plus 5, 16, and then 16 plus 2 with rage, so that's 18, and then with divine,
Yep.
I get a 2 plus 2, so that's 20.
More than enough, bud. It's more than enough. So how do you do it? How do you finish the fight?
I'm not holding the battle axe here. I'm kind of like holding like a stick or something, like something the same thing. Or am I using the battle axe?
Well, it's battle axe, yeah. You guys are using real weapons.
Yeah, I hit him in the nuts.
How?
Because he's a coward.
With a battle axe, how?
Just swing.
Yeah, upward swing. Yeah, actually, yeah. Like I
was aiming for his chin, but his big balls got in the way, so he clobbered them.
He aimed at me, so I went to hit his head, but then the downward slash kind of hit his nuts, and he went. Wee!
I'm struggling to follow how this goes. So you come down over the top, and then you've missed his head, and you've hit his.
No. I do an upward swing, uppercut.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a golf swing.
Yeah.
So I can imagine like him appearing from the crowd, and I can see him, and I'm just turning over my shoulder towards him, and as he's charging me, I full on to like a 180 swing, but as like not high but low, and then I kind of do like an uppercut at him, but then he's a ninja, he walks too fast, and I kind of hit his nuts.
Hit him in the groin, yeah.
Hit him in the groin, so he probably is bleeding. He hurts. He's gonna hurt.
Man won't walk.
Yeah, man won't walk. That's about
Hold up.
it.
He's bleeding.
Oh no. Is he bleeding? I think he is bleeding because he got hit by the axe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you win.
Yeah, I win.
Cash out, boys. Everyone
I'm
gets. So Susan, you get an extra 10 gold pieces. That's 20 gold pieces for you.
Brynja won something.
No.
Plus 20G. Or actually, it's only plus 16 because I messaged him before. If he wins, I'll give him 4 gold. So technically, you've also got plus 4
Brynja
gold.
wants more than that. Brynja
No.
won.
I have plus 6 persuasion. I'm sure I can persuade you to accept 4 gold. That was out of the 10 that I bet that round just then. Slightly less than 50%. More than 30.
Fair enough.
Plus you rolled all your 20s already, so...
Brynja wants to make sure if the guy's okay though. Because that would have hurt. A lot. Or did he just disappear in the shadows?
No. He's on the ball. He's in a ball on the ground.
Is he doing like the pucker?
Yeah.
Is he in like a pucker? Yeah. But he's like, he just wants to make sure he's okay. Like he's not like he's not apologizing because he's a little rat for being a coward and not fighting it like a man. But Brynja just wants to make sure he's alright, and he learned from that.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's fine.
That's good. Brynja won, and the first thing he tried to look at is try to find Eric.
I'm fine immediately enough.
Oh no, I was like up the front. Like you have my fucking banner around your weapon or whatever.
Yeah, I gave it back to Eric. I made sure I won.
I just grab it. Good.
Now, did you bet 10 gold?
Susan put a skull in the chat. We're celebrating Brynja's victory.
Yep.
I got my drink actually. Not alcohol.
You make Boomer have to get up to get his drink.
So I gave you something. I betted more than just gold on you.
Oh yeah, a banner,
I put my banner on you,
and I won.
and you won. So
I beat the snitch.
I'm
Or whatever
waiting.
you-
Patient.
Cheers, Boomer. Wait, we need Liquor to come back to do this properly.
So I am doing 40% bourbon.
I am doing low sugar, one standard drink in this bottle.
And wait to look at that. Just back. I'm going to cover this up because you shouldn't leave alcohol just to.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
unless it's this.
Yeah, I don't even think there's alcohol in that thing.
cider. Yeah, no, there's alcohol in it. It's very minimal though.
0.0%.
There's no alcohol in it.
Point oh.
It says 0.0.
For cider?
I dipped
Yeah.
the.
It's one standard drink.
I said one standard.
Yeah.
There's no alcohol in it.
Right, we're back.
Liquor, we have to
Yes.
cheers.
Okay,
We gotta cheers.
hold on. Let me refresh my drink.
Alright. I mean, Summersby has like 4.5. Not
This is
much.
reportedly. Reportedly tastes better and it costs more. Cheers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Brunya. Cling,
Good
clang,
Brunya.
clong. To Brunya.
Tavernier.
That was the manliest noise I think I've ever heard you make.
Sound like that.
Fucking guys, that hit, buddy.
Sound like that. That marshal that just took a sip. He's like, oh, this tastes like shit. This tastes terrible. But I enjoy it because it's alcohol.
Well,
I honestly wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it to be that strong.
It's
And then
strong.
it has been
I don't-
dominating in the bowl.
That gronk.
The gronk is strong.
Kronk.
The gronk is good.
The cronk is good.
The next motherfucker to make it is good. I had to come up with it
Look,
this
man,
morning.
it's a
when I was
good
playing
meme, okay? It's just a good meme. I've got a shit ton more emote slots now. You bet your fucking ass I'm making blank is good emote.
It's just like
I know.
liquor as a cowboy with just a book in a fucking quote in a like conversation thing.
Yes.
But yeah, if you're gonna do blink is good, you should just say is good emote.
Yeah,
So
that is
whenever
good.
you just say something, the
Blink
is
is
good
good.
emote.
The cranberry is good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that, Boomer.
Yum has no idea
So-
what's been going on. She's just been out hanging out with the cows. Like,
I mean, Eric would know I'd win. I mean, he was a bit.
I'm watching.
He was a bit unnerving because like he saw the guy.
I knew the guy. I knew of the guy.
You were gonna bet against him, weren't you?
Renier was annoyed
No.
and he
You
was a
bastard.
bit faulted with his decision.
You saw the guy, you would have bet against him.
I was there.
Renier's very happy that I rolled somehow 3 nat 20s in a row. I don't know how, but I'm happy.
you had pretty, like, you've had middling rolls this
Look,
entire campaign.
like-
About fucking time they started coming and clutch my guy.
No, like here's the thing, like it's one of those moments where it's like I can't lie, like it's there, but I can't say, it's not a lie because it's 20.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, it's a 19 or it's a 17 because it's like it's a 20.
Like it's there, like I can't lie. It's there.
So, yeah, I bet my fucking pretty much. You know how they were going on about glory? You won some glory, but I also won some glory.
Yeah, you got your banner. You raised your own banner.
Yeah, I'm raising my own banner.
Renier's proud that you did.
Good job.
I put that banner back on, and then shit. I'm gonna walk away, and I'm just gonna look at the sky for a moment. I'm gonna be like, I want to stalk a beast cub.
We are not doing a Stalker Beast jailbreak episode. That is not what's happening today.
Oh, we are now.
Them with him from Wampu.
7,500, baby.
and bring down the wrath of the fucking bloodletter.
Hey, Ragnar, do you reckon I can just get like a free ticket to get a stalker beast cub?
Bro, honestly, you could ask him.
I could.
You could.
I don't think now's the right time though.
A stalker beast is good.
Can I just get a
Beast is
ticket
good.
for a stalker beast?
The beast is good.
Alright,
So,
I
what are we
did
doing now, guys?
I did promise Brunier a drink if he won as well.
Brenny is very excited.
We'll have a quick. I'll quickly mingle with a couple people as we're walking by, just get the layout, the feel of everybody here. Anxious, preparing. I know they're all preparing for a fight, but like I'm asking, well, what are you looking at fighting? Like, what's the dealio kind of thing? Just among all the camps, as we're walking towards like a bar or something, I'm just mingling with some of the locals, with the Canians.
Brenny is like constantly scratching his back because he got stabbed. He's like, it really hurt. I mean, like, what? How that would not hurt? Like, on what did he use, by the way? Hex, was it?
Yeah.
So it just teleports you behind the target and
No,
gradually.
it does a lot, my guy.
Yeah, the hex mechanic is like actually cracked.
How does it activate though? Does he have to
it's
get
a
hit?
spell. It's a spell.
Oh, so he just ran in full speed for nothing. Fair enough.
Well, he's a melee spellcaster.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
guess-
hex blade. He's a
Activate
hex blade.
maybe.
I guess he didn't expect to just to hit him in the head, but he smiled, but didn't expect the impact. Tell you that much.
Well, normally when you see somebody running at you in an honorable battle, unarmed,
Yes.
you think that they would also go unarmed.
Yeah.
But you just decided to full swing a baseball bat, caught an axe at his head.
I'm surprised he didn't get knocked out from that.
So, what are we doing now, guys?
Well, we're heading-
Yum's gonna find the rest of them.
Well, I was
you guys are
talking
able to
about.
find each other quite easy.
Yeah, I was just saying
What
before.
happened? You're covered in blood.
But it was well worth it for what happened.
Yes, but what did happen?
Oh, just some battles between friends.
Well, do you want me to make you a salve
has-
for your back? If I
Uh,
play-
Oh, yeah. I think I'll be fine. And then he just looks at Eric. I want that drink.
You've got your drink coming, don't you worry.
Yes.
But yeah, as I was saying before, I was just mingling with all the other clans as we're walking down, just getting a general feel of everybody. Just how the people are feeling, how the lower ranked people are feeling, because clearly they don't know what's being
You're
planned.
feeling
They're
out
just
the mo-
here.
Yeah, you're feeling out the morale.
Yeah.
Yes, feeling them up. Yes.
Yeah, yes, and the men feeling the manly men morale.
This is football, right?
This is college football, right?
Ref, you poked me. But yeah, so getting a general feel, can I get an inside check from you?
Sure thing. That is not great. Insight, proficient. Let's make that a 15. I rolled a fucking 9. So yeah, 15.
For the most part, you're able to get the feeling that there's the very first thing you get is anger.
Mm.
Those people seem to be driving around on rage. A little bit of fear, but mostly anger. What else, guys? What else do we want to do?
We're making our way to
Let's find
the
Brynja's
bar.
fucking parents.
Boomer, I'm really sorry, but I have
All
to
good.
go now. Is that alright?
Gotcha, buddy. That's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you for playing Sinker. Hopefully we'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
I will, hopefully, if we play next week. But,
Alright.
Yes, yeah,
yeah.
buddy.
See you guys.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Hi, buddy.
I would want to go to, I don't know, body of water.
A body of water, like back down the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, the pier, like a river, whatever.
Size of a walk, but yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll go.
Go for it. What do you want to
And,
do down there? Understandable.
Sorry.
No, understandable what Teresa just sent me. So, what about the rest of you? What are your rest of you doing?
I think Yum's probably gonna go around to have a chat to the animal handlers. Just like trying to get a feel for things. Oh, also, are there any animals here that I can learn how to turn into?
The baby stalker beast.
No, it's the ass too high.
And also a monstrosity.
Can't do it.
Oh, you can only turn into a little.
Nothing new.
Oh, they're not
Nothing
beasts.
new.
Okay.
Alright, so the best one I have so far, guys, in terms of wild shaping, aside from the
Cat.
constellations, no, the warhorse.
Mm.
the big, huge.
Well, it's
huge
a lot of
horse.
domesticated animals, so it's literally goats, cows,
But-
chickens, that kind of stuff.
Can Brunya ride the warhorse?
Oh yeah, but it's big as probably not
Yes, you
not big as
can.
me, but like it's tall enough.
That's the real question right there.
Yes, it is. They're, I think, roughly, in terms of like human height, they're at least over 6 feet tall at the shoulder.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's like
They're huge.
like
It would be a comfortable ride for you,
between,
Brunya.
between 15 and 20 hands.
Freaking does like riding.
But yeah, so I go back and just catch up. Yep, beautiful. So what are the rest of us doing?
I think Yum, after having such an intense day surrounded by people, even though she did have the break with the stalk beast and talking to all the other animals and stuff, she just needs to, like, you know how last time she was in a town, she basically had to go and find a field to just sit down and meditate? Like, especially because there's no druid circle here, there's no druids I can go and commune with, so I need to go and do that. I need to find, like, an open space somewhere and just, like...
Yeah. Too easy. Freya, what are you up to?
I'm not too sure. I think I'm just gonna stay with Brunya at the tavern. Just sneak him the 4 gold.
Yes.
Yep, fair enough. So Brunya's going to the thing as well.
Brony's drinking the hell out of that drink that Eric bought him.
Yost disappears into the mist.
He's just gone hunting somewhere.
Turiak is going down to find some water.
Yeah.
Eric, what are you up to, buddy?
I bought Brunia that drink, and I'm just gonna sit there listening to everybody in the tavern bar wherever we're drinking. Just observing.
Yeah. So you three are at the bar. So I think we'll start off with Vicar. You approach the tent.
I slip inside.
First time you're seeing this, room is really, really expansive. You're looking at almost a full house of tent in front of this guy's house. You see a small, it's called a general's chair, but it looks like a small wooden throne. It's the chair that you saw earlier. And behind you see a large shield and a stalker beast pelt with the draken skull draped over it. You also in another room you see the giant carving of Blower. You also see a handful chart and everything just pinned, like kind of like
Oh, sorry,
draped
Pepper.
over
Could I get you to move a little bit closer to your mic? I'm just losing.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Kind of like draped over a desk in the corner.
Mhm.
You also see a handful of letters kind of strewn about. There's a large rug kind of laid across the floor. It's very soft and very natural too. It feels kind of like a really, really fine kind of grass.
Mhm.
But unlike the like the very choppy kind of thick hewn kind of grass that you guys normally have around
The
here.
tussock kind of stuff that's
Yeah.
like big sharp blades. Yeah.
And you also see the doors leading back into the actual house itself that's currently ajar.
Mhm. I'm gonna approach the door and just look in. Like, can I tell if he's sleeping? Like, am I hearing any snoring or anything like that?
No, he's walking around.
Okay. I'm going to knock on the edge of the door.
Mm-hmm. Piss off.
Unfortunately, Legna, I come bearing news. This is in an official capacity.
Come in.
I enter on a bow.
Cut the shit out. Come down here. And you see he's now he's got a handful of eggs and he's got a little bit of fruit as well on the plate in front of him.
Yeah.
And you also notice that he has some kind of a warm beverage sitting right next to him as well, right in front of him, in a small like a china cup almost.
I'm sorry to interrupt you at your supper.
And you also see now that he not wearing the full plate.
Yeah.
Wearing more just casual robes almost.
Like a tunic that you'd wear underneath your plate and it's all sweaty.
Yep. The hair's kind of pulled back that little bit. The beard's kind of a little bit softer in the light. Seems a lot more relaxed. As you kind of get a little bit closer, he stands up and walks over to you. And gets down on both knees. It's a bit of a struggle to get down on both knees, but he does. And he bends down right now near your feet. And he begins to beg for. He starts to do some old prayers, begging for, praying for wisdom and guardianship through the rest of the remaining of his life. It's a very, very old school kind of thing of people who really take the hunt seriously.
I'm going to place my hand on his shoulder. I'm not going to interrupt him. I'm just going to place my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then help him back up.
Yeah.
When he's done.
And it's a lot more frigid now when he's walking. A lot more struggle.
Please sit. I'll refresh the pot.
He does sit down.
I go over and make tea and bring the pot over. Then I pour him a cup. And I sit down in the little wooden chair opposite him. And I lean in close and I take his hands.
You do get when you're pouring the pot, you do get a very, very ginger and I'm going to say almost cinnamon kind of a scent coming from the very strange, like especially around here. This is not Acanian tea.
Oh, Ragyao, this smells fantastic. What is it?
Lots of boats come past. More than a few need to stop off. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Can I make an insight check to see like what's in the tea?
Investigation.
Investigation. Yeah. I'll do one of those. Oh, this is 17. Plus 18 total.
18 total?
Yeah, 18.
It's largely just the tea itself, but there's no, like, the actual tea leaves are in the actual cup as well. It's a very, very, I guess you could say, dirty tea.
Kind of muddy, lots of little sticks and stuff floating around. I'm just gonna.
I wouldn't say sticks, but it's definitely very
like
muddy.
Tea leaves.
Yeah.
I will pour myself a cup out of my own personal stash that I keep on my belt and
Mhm.
sit down opposite him. Now,
So the long table, so you'd probably be sitting off to the side of
well,
him.
say he's sitting at the head of the table. I'm at
Yep.
like his right hand, so like
Mhm.
right across from him.
Yeah.
Now, I've just been told this myself, and I don't know. I guess essentially I'm coming to you for guidance as well.
I don't think you'd know the details of your job there, sweetheart.
You're a hardworking man, and I respect
Yes.
you more than you could ever know.
He reaches down, he puts his hand on you very fatherly almost. I appreciate that.
I have come to tell you that Turiak has resigned from the position of king. Eric's
What?
deeds.
That means Yost.
No.
He stops for a moment. You can see like the cogs starting to tick in his head.
Eric's crimes have been purged. He has been forgiven.
And you feel like you see like a wave of like anxiety just leave his body at this point in time.
Eric returns to his place as rightful king. None of the others know yet. I thought I should bring this to you first. But you have to understand, until Eric is ready to tell people, this must stay in confidence. And I'm commanding you this as Mistress of the Hunt.
May I ask you for spiritual guidance in return?
Always. Like, yeah.
Does this absolve me of my sins? Of banishing that poor boy for my own pride?
Just gonna take his hand and say, you're still a boy yourself right now, no matter how you look on the outside. It's not a crime to want to live vicariously through someone.
A 50-year-old boy.
Just the same way that all dogs are puppies, all cats are kittens, all men are boys, and all women are girls. It doesn't go away. I would say in so much as you had us in. With Eric's purging, yours has been purged also. Time to rest now, old man.
No. You know, I cancelled against Arvid taking you under his wing.
I'm not surprised. A lot of you did.
I thought it would be best if you disappeared like the rest of your tribe. I couldn't imagine ever being left so alone. I'm very glad to be wrong.
Just gonna give his hand a big old squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
So am I right now. I'm not alone. I'm never alone anymore.
You're as much as a member of the Tallians, aren't you?
Occasionally, much to my chagrin, yes.
The younger ones.
Yost and Freya.
Yeah. How are they?
Well, since Dad passed away in the way that he did, and the events following, I don't think any of us have had a chance to grieve him yet.
Yeah.
And I think it's coming, and when it comes, it will be hard. But I'll do my best to be there for them, as I always have. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Freya. She is a strong, smart, capable young woman.
Yeah.
Yost, on the other hand, he has a very tender heart, and I fear that he has some scars that I can't quite see yet.
I fear that you're misjudging him, my dear. I wouldn't say tender. I'd say passionate. See a great power hiding within that boy. No kid that young ever gets on a boat and comes back tender. You know about that, don't you?
Just out of character,
Okay.
does she know about that?
Yeah, you
Oh
did remember you
No,
caught-
no, I do. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
I
so
couldn't quite remember. That's the thing, Renya. Even the most brightly burning fire still has coals at its core.
Absolutely. First should ever need anything.
You really should set up a druid circle here.
No. The new druids don't follow the right way. They've polluted and diluted the words of our gods.
The new druids.
We follow. Anybody east of here follows some kind of cacophony of horseshit. With the utmost respect, mistress, I'm afraid that you might not know the gods as well as you might think.
Thank you for your wisdom, Renya. I will leave you to the rest. Oh, also, before I forget, I'm just going to take out a packet of willow bark tea and place it on the table in front of him. When your bones get sore, mix some of this into the tea that you have. It will make
Thank you.
things much easier. Just going to kiss him on the forehead and she's going to leave.
But as you go to leave, he grabs you by the hand and just remember, I must exude strength, my dear. The conversation never happened.
She's just going to nod once, and then
Good
say,
night, mistress.
and then before she leaves, she's going to say, "Let the winds take you where they will. I'll be watching."
Good night.
And then she
Good night,
leaves.
mistress. And then I think next up is Toriak. So you find yourself down by the river. Oh, sorry, down by the ocean. Kind of a very soft, very gentle tide. Just kind of slowly rolling its way across the almost kind of really hard, thick sand, almost rocky shore here.
Wanna go in for a swim?
Yeah, for a swim. Strip down.
No.
Doing buck-ass in the nude. So you're just gonna walk in full armor?
Yeah. Well, not armor. I'll like strip down the armor and just go with regular clothes.
Yep. Yo, what the fuck? I just realized there's an Eldritch invocation called Arcane Gunslinger, where you can create a packed weapon that is a sidearm. That shit's fucking dope.
Wait, what?
So like a sight gunner.
Like
Yeah.
a gun.
Yeah, like a gun.
Alright, so we're using Glocks now.
I mean, every spell is kind of a gun if you think
Mhm.
about it.
Yo, dude, fucking... I just spent, 30 years of my life studying to be a wizard, and I finally learned Power Word Kill. Artificer.
Say power word kill one more time.
Someone call an ambulance.
Anyway,
Enough of me.
enough for me. Anyway, yes. You go for a swim. You're out and maybe just above your shoulders, right? You're still able to stand quite comfortably.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Start lying on my back.
Mm-hmm. Just lay on your back and drift around a
Yeah.
little bit.
Close my eyes. Let the moment,
Beautiful.
let the waves,
There's a
soothe me.
little bit of cloud cover, but there is the moon kind of shining brightly through, and you can see right up into the super high, like the mountain of the highland, and there's a thick fog kind of just drifting off there, which kind of dissolves as it hits the water.
Um, plunge down. I go underwater
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of go with my hands on my face,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to clean dirt, but like just trying to like scratch dirt off my face.
Mm-hmm. Don't clean yourself up, yeah.
But I keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't stop, even if it's clean. I just keep going. Start screaming, like just fucking screaming my lungs out.
Yeah. As you're screaming, you feel an alien warmth rest against the side of your face.
Can I open my eyes?
Beautiful. Blonde hair. Bright blue eyes. Staring straight back at you. She puts another hand up on the other side of your cheek. You feel it just kind of caress your cheek that little bit. She got these big, sad, like caring eyes just staring back at you.
Is there any way I can speak? Yeah.
I mean, you're welcome to give it a shot if you'd like. Underwater.
I'll just say I don't know what to do.
She's actually going to pull you in. By pull you in, you're not going to move, but she's going to pull like herself up towards you. She's going to rest your head against her chest. She's going to run her fingers through your hair. And she'll lean down slightly and just let me help. I can help. At that point in time, suddenly you're just violently coughing up water. You realize you're on the beach now. And the cloud cover seems to have gotten quite significantly thicker than the last time you remember. Soft little patters of rain start to land around you.
I sit up, I'm lying down, so I just sit up. I check if my wedding band is still in place.
Yeah.
Can I tell how much time has passed?
Looking around you, no. But the headache and like the wear on your muscles feels like hours. Like sitting up felt like you were lifting a horse off you.
Okay.
Like, just I can't even say like yeah, that difference between like sleepy tired and just physically exhausted.
Is drained.
Just drained, nothing else to give. You're not tired. You just have nothing else to give. Like everything is a struggle for you.
Like I'll tap my chest, see if like
A little bit of warmth still there.
not sure what this means, but keep going.
What are you gonna do?
I'll try to like think of her.
Mm-hmm.
And just figure out like what she meant with her helping me. Like how she could help me, like touch my wedding band, just anything.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I'll just lay back down and scream in frustration.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let some time pass and I gather my things and go back. Need sleep.
Fair enough.
Wait, did he teleport somewhere?
No, he's still there.
No, I'm still at the beach.
I thought it was like a river. Oh, okay. Oh, he got washed up. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Sorry.
Is that it? Next day has passed or something.
I think that's actually where we're going to call the session, guys. Sadly.
Cool. I
That's
beat
good.
the hell out of a gladiator.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If
Nice.
that rat.
Gladiator.
F that rat.
Gladiator.
I can see.
Gladiator.
I can see why he's been winning the championships. Little rat.
Well, you have your that divine fury fucking shit.
Well,
But
mate,
you
that's-
roll a d6 on the end of every attack.
yeah, and he gets a free backstab.
He's not a rogue.
He uses hex.
Yeah, it's not a rogue thing.
Still
yeah.
rogue.
Sneak attack does, I think, at this level 3d6 as it triggers.
I'll confirm. It's still 2d6. Next level's 3d6.
Okay, so it does.
That's when it
2d6
starts
extra
getting
damage.
fun. Next level's where it starts getting fun to be a rogue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 2d6 damage, 2d6 extra damage, whereas Hex only does 1d6. The difference is that 2d6 will eventually go up to 10d6, and the Hex will stay at d6.
Wait, so he doesn't actually get the extra sneak attack?
No, it's just
No,
an
that-
extra d6 damage.
No, that's a useless thing.
It's fairly useful.
Oh no, because like, yeah, I can understand like the teleportation things like that, or whatever the shadow thing was. But like, if you're gonna go behind someone, you don't get the extra sneak attack bonus. So it's kind of like, wait, then what's the point of
Warlock
using it to
shit,
go
man.
behind?
Warlock shit.
True.
The only reason teleporting behind you is because he got advantage on the attack.
It's enemy shit is like
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that doesn't actually count as a sneak attack though.
Because only rogues get sneak attack.
Oh, it's not a. Oh,
It's a rogue thing.
I just feel bad for everyone else though. Even me. Why can't Brenya be sneaky? I know he's 8 foot, but come on, man.
I mean, you can literally just take a level in rogue.
Should do that.
One level in rogue and get like what
Well, I
two
mean, you
d6.
watch us. You see us be sneaky. You probably understand it.
Yeah, like hardly anyone knows what I'm actually, what thing I went into. That's the funny bit.
Good
So I'd
session,
like to
guys.
congratulate my boy Toriak on finally actually reaching level 4. Getting access to Ray of Sickness and False Life, as well as a Spare the Dying cantrip.
Hey.
So wait, fuck. Spells. Regenerate the sheet, please.
Alrighty. I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. And
Yep.
we'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye.